My coworker was taking credit for my designs and got promoted over me, so I scheduled all her client presentations during her secret cosmetic procedures. Rachel and I started at the design firm the same day. We bonded over coffee runs and deadline anxiety. I thought we were friends until I saw my dashboard prototype in the company newsletter under her name. It wasn't just once. My Pentals logo for the Fortune 500 rebrand, suddenly hers. The upper phase that took me 3 weeks, she presented it to the board while I was out sick. The promotion I'd worked toward for 2 years went to her last month. HR said I needed proof beyond my word. My sketches meant nothing without time and stamps. Rachel had been careful, always volunteering to help compile presentations, then removing my name from the final files. The discovery came during lunch. Rachel left her calendar open on the conference room screen. Between client meetings were recurring appointments. Dr. Kim Sutens, every other Tuesday, 2-4 p.m. Wednesdays. Recovery WFH. He was the plastic surgeon whose billboard promised lunch pie Bertrand. The appointments lined up with Rachel's subtle changes, fuller lips, pervos, and forehead. The cheek fillers she swore were just good Cheney. Rachel's promotion came with high-stakes responsibilities. She now handled our biggest client presentation solo. The Japanese investors who demanded punctuality. The pharmaceutical CEO who considered tardiness a character flaw. The government contract that required in-person pitches. Her next procedure was scheduled for Tuesday. A thread lift, according to the receptionist who thought I was confirming my friend's appointment. 2 hours minimum light sedation, no driving after. I accessed the shared calendar we used for client scheduling. As the junior designer, I often handled meeting logistics. I rescheduled her 3 biggest presentations to that Tuesday afternoon, 2:30, 3:15, and 4 p.m. Back-to-back, all confirmed directly with clients before Rachel could notice. Tuesday arrived. Rachel left at 1:30 for her dentist appointment. By 2:15, her phone started exploding. The Japanese investors were waiting. The CEO was asking why she was late. The government officials were threatening to pull the contract. She tried calling in from Dr. Kim's waiting room, but they'd already started the numbing injections. Her face was half frozen. Speech slurred. The receptionist finally took her phone, explaining she was indisposed at a medical facility. By the time Rachel returned Wednesday, swollen and bruised despite our Tornadon, the damage was done. Clients complained to upper management. The Japanese investors chose our competitor. The CEO demanded she be removed from his account. The government contract required a formal explanation for the medical emergency that wasn't life-threatening. Management investigated her pattern of Tuesday absences. Hair found she'd been billing cosmetic procedures as client meetings on company time, crediting the corporate card for lunch meetings that were actually Botox appointments. But the real revelation came during her disciplinary hearing. Panicking Rachel tried to blame me for the scheduling mix-up. That's when IT pulled the metadata from all our design files, digital fingerprints showing I'd created the original versions of every project she'd claimed. She was fired that afternoon not for the procedures, but for theft of intellectual property and false expense reports. The promotion was retroactively given to me with back pay. I wish I could say it felt like victory, but watching her pack her desk, face still swollen, I just felt empty. We'd both spent so much energy on appearances, her with needles and fillers, me with revenge and calendars. My new office has a window view. Sometimes I see her restless and updates freelancing now using her real portfolio. It's good work, just not as good as what she stole. The clients came back eventually. Trust, like Botox, requires regular maintenance, but some wrinkles can't be smoothed away.